This video gives examples of how TrackCC can be used to solve unique problems. Other videos found on the TrackCC YouTube channel explain each feature and their options in more detail. TrackCC is an integrated website with a mobile app to assist teachers and administrators to track class activity and share the data with students and guardians. While TrackCC uses school terminology by default, the platform can be used by any organization that needs to track attendance, behavior, grading, and/or calendar. Let's briefly cover each with an example that illustrates how TrackCC can solve unique problems. Let's first look at attendance. So as the example, the problem is that an after-school activity coordinator needs to get a quick count of all the students who show up for 3 different activities in 3 separate locations. School buses taking the rest of the students home cannot be released until everyone's accounted for. So the solution to this problem using TrackCC would be that each after-school activity teacher would record attendance for their own class with the TrackCC app, and the coordinator sees this data in real time on his own administrator account. As soon as the last student checks in, the coordinator can give the school buses clearance to depart. Next, let's look at the behavior feature. So let's say that the problem is that a special education teacher is required to keep track of student behavior patterns in order to analyze improvement over time. So the solution would be that the teacher customizes TrackCC to include as many as 26 different behavior types and assigns either positive or negative points for each tracked behavior on a daily basis. To analyze the data, the teacher defines each week as its own statistics period, which then makes it quick and easy to compare cumulative points from one week to the next. All data can be exported as a CSV file for further analysis. Now, let's look at grading. The problem here is that a dance instructor wants to come up with her own student report card that rates 4 different grading items and creates an automatic class grade based on a weighted allocation for each item. So the solution here would be that the instructor customizes the grading items based on her criteria and configures the percentage on how much each grading item affects the overall grade. Students can use the TrackCC app to access their own student report, which details the overall grade, as well as any comments written by the instructor. Finally, the calendar feature. Let's say the problem here is that the administrator for a community college wants to create a school calendar that stays in sync, as teachers are also allowed to make calendar edits and additions. So this solution would be that the administrator uses her TrackCC admin account to create the initial school calendar. She's the only one who can control all school events, but teachers can add their own class-specific events. Students have access to a calendar that includes only those items that pertain to their class schedule. These are just 4 examples of how to apply the TrackCC platform for unique challenges in different types of schools. If you're unsure whether TrackCC can help solve a challenge at your school, drop us a note at support@trackcc.org. We'd be happy to help. Thank you.